let's change tag because of our time, because football is going on, and I believe currently they are on penalty shootouts. I guess so far, I think so far Nigeria actually had four goals above Egypt. I guess we're leading based on what I can the stats I can see from here. Okay, BK, let's move on to Atiku Abubakar. You know, Abubakar Abba Atiku, the son of former vice president and opposition leader Atiku Abubakar, has defected from the PDP and effectively the ADC coalition to the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, during his political structure to support, directing rather his political structure to support President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda and his 2027 re-election bid. His father, Atiku Abubakar, has publicly framed the move as his son's personal choice, even as critics say it's a symbolic blow to his political brand. But BKO, how significant is this political shift?
This is the first time in recent history where I'm seeing this happening. Usually, even when a child has political differences with his father, it does not go to this extent. So in recent history, we are seeing this. We saw late Olusola Saraki move away to join another party when he had disagreement with his son, Bukola Abubakar Bukola Saraki. He didn't want Bukola he wanted Bemi Saraki, his daughter, to succeed Bukola Saraki. But Bukola Saraki did not want his sister to succeed him. Of course, there's sibling rivalry, and both of them were not really getting along at that time. So Bukola felt, look, this should not happen. But his father, knowing that Bukola controlled the structures of the party in the state, decided to move out of the party to go and join a different party where the daughter could realize her ambition. But unfortunately, Bukola Saraki decided to go for power shift. He allowed power to go to, he allowed the governorship in the state and his own party to go to Kwara South, enabling Abdul Fattah, popularly known as Megiri Abdul Fattah Ahmed, son of a policeman, to succeed him because Fattah won the election, and that sounded the political death. Late Olusola Saraki. But in this case, given that his father had contested election at least 6 times, he had wanted to become president of this country at least 6 times, many people were taken aback by Abba Atiku Abubakar's decision to go and join the APC. The same APC that Atiku Abubakar had accused of rigging him out of the presidency in 2023. That's the same APC that he accused them of rigging the election in 2019. So many people are taken aback, and some people are not impressed. In fact, I've seen those who said, oh, maybe the boy is a mole, the young man is a mole who came into the party to spy on the APC. And Adamu Garuba, a former presidential aide, was not really impressed. He said any child who dumps his father when he's needed the most will not hesitate to dump you, no matter who else you are. So he's already warning the APC that Abba cannot be trusted. If he could dump his own father politically the way he has done at such a critical time as this. His father was the 2023 PDP presidential candidate. He is the front runner for the presidency, at least in the African Democratic Congress and the new face of the opposition in our country. So, but the PDP Lagos chapter are taunting Atiku Abubakar, and they are saying that the defection underscores deeper questions about trust, conviction, and leadership. That if his own son can distrust him to the point that he broke away from him politically, that it shows that Atiku Abubakar cannot be trusted. As far as the APC is concerned, they are framing this, the people in the APC, they are framing this as an endorsement of his governance agenda, and that it's a big blow to the credibility of the former VP and questions trust, conviction, and leadership. In fact, the APC Lagos chapter looked at the matter this way. When a man's own son deserts his political judgment, repudiates his choices, and embraces an alternative path, Nigerians are entitled to ask what deeper indictment of credibility is required. If those closest to you are unconvinced by your political convictions, how do you expect an entire nation to suspend disbelief? So basically, the argument they are making is if Atiku Abubakar's son can dump him politically in the manner that Abba has done, walking up to the Deputy Senate President, Senator Barrow, and pledging loyalty to the APC, then it shows that Atiku Abubakar cannot be trusted, that even his family does not trust him, and therefore Nigerians do not deserve to trust him. This is the way they are framing this whole narrative, that it's a big blow to his political aspiration for his own son to literally disown him politically. Atiku Abubakar's son disowning him politically at such a critical juncture. We are just about 7 months or so, probably 7 months or so to the next election. 7 months or 8 months to the next, 1 year, sorry. We are just about 1 year, 1 month to the next election. And then we are seeing this happening. So, to the APC, it is this shows that Atiku does not deserve to be president. And as we always see on social media, people will milk this as best as they can. People will make a lot of noise about this because it is not common. So that is where we are. The former spokesperson of the APC even said, look, this person is not wanted. He's a spy. He has come to spy on us. That's Igbokwe. Igbokwe said, look, I'm not impressed. This young man has come to spy on us. We have to be careful, this and that, because this kind of thing does not happen. It's a reality. You can imagine for us to see Sheyi Tinubu step forward and say, no, I no longer belong to my father's party. I decided to join the rival party to my father's party. It's surreal. It doesn't happen regularly. It's a little strange politically, but that's what it is. In Nigerian politics, literally everything, anything can happen. And this is what we have seen.
So, looking at it, this event actually comes against a backdrop of broader, party defections nationwide, with many
Yes.
politicians into the APC. What structural issues within parties like the PDP and ADC are being exposed by this wave of defections, and what does it mean for Nigeria's party system heading into 2027?
We've got to do something about the way politicians jump from one party to another. They change party the way women change their underwears. It's really sad. I don't know what we can do, but there has to be a way. And it's going to get worse because the Supreme Court ruling affirmed that only the Speaker of the House of Assembly can declare assembly seat vacant. So what it means is that if you join the political party of the Speaker, will it make sense for him to say that he wants to declare your seat vacant? You have joined his own political party. You have made his party stronger. So why would he then go on to say, oh, we are going to declare your seat vacant? So that the judgment has not helped the case of those who believe that the Supreme Court, that we should do something about the way people defect from party to party. I think that what we have seen is strange. Look at how many people have defected in the National Assembly, especially the House of Reps, from Labour Party to the APC. They've almost totally defected. So something has to be done because it shows that politics in our country is not based on any guiding principle. Is not um, based on ideology that people just feel free to move from party A to party B without thinking of the consequences. And as we approach an election year, this will get worse. We are still going to see many more people defecting. Ibrahim.
I'm with you, actually. Right.
So why are we seeing that video? Yeah. So
okay, probably that's an interference.
It's going to get worse, and it's not good. Our politicians by their conduct have not covered themselves in glory. Moving, and in fact, some of the commentators were saying, that you cannot blame Atiku's son. That Atiku is also known to be moving from one party to another in the desire to actualize his ambition of being the president of Nigeria. They talked about how he left the PDP for AC, and then left the ACN and went back to the PDP, left the PDP, came to the APC, and left the APC again and joined went back to the PDP. Now he has left the PDP to join the ADC. So they are saying that, look, Atiku himself has been known to be a nomadic politician moving from one political party to another. So it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that his son has chosen to move to another party that is basically doing what his father is known for. So that is really unfortunate.
Absolutely, like father, like son. They would say,
So
in
I
other
don't
words.
think the son has political value, really. I do not read about him, I do not know him. I don't think he has
Yeah,
political value, but it's damaging enough to
that's
hear
right.
that somebody who came from Atiku Abubakar's loins has decided to join a party that is the biggest rival to his father's new political family or political party. So that's is damaging and significant enough. Whether the boy has political value or not is really damaging for his own
Okay.
offspring to dump him politically in the way the boy has done. So the Atiku Abubakar saying that his son is permitted to join any party of his choice does not really cut it. It speaks to a bigger problem,
That's right.
which is that even within his own family, his people are not convinced of
Mm,
his capacity of his brand of politics and all that.
that's right. It actually speaks volume. Okay, Ibrahim Lawal says Atiku's son joining APC is his personal choice. Nigeria is not a monarchy. Let's stop acting shocked. Funke Ogbele says, this is a big blow, no matter how you spin it. Optics matter in politics, especially heading to 2027. Yusuf Abdullahi says, even if even your son doesn't believe in your party, what message does that send to undecided voters? Kemi Balogun says, people defect every day in Nigeria. We only care now because it's Atiku's son. Hypocrisy is loud. Samuel Nwoye says, APC will make this politically. PDP will downplay it. Same old political chairs. And then we'll have Sultan Shokumbi say, watching from Manchester. Please, Ibrahim, what time is this program starting on Saturday now? Have been waiting since 6 p.m. Nigeria time, please. Oh, okay. It's still the regular time. It's just because of the football, going on. We're trying to make Nigerians enjoy. And thank God we triumphed over, our adversary this time, Egypt. So defeated them 4-2. And Vicky also had to leave his own retreat. He's currently in the program, so he had to leave to attend issues with Jide, all because of us. Uh, Imam Robert says, why should Fubara ask the court to stop the chief judge when he knows he's not guilty? And the court has the right to stop, the courts have the right to stop the constitutional rights of the assembly not to proceed. Um, okay, Fortune Ubani says, Abba wants to be governor, so it's a personal matter, an ambition. Okay, this person is saying, five. I can't really read his name well, but he's saying, Uncle Jide, you are not right by saying two men. It's it takes only trusted man like Wike to deliver Tinubu in 2027. We are still testing the integrity of similar Fubara. He's trying to spell similar it was similar. Good Fubara, Governor River State. Okay. And then Nelson Adufai saying Fubara needs calmness this time and should have learned his lesson from the recent problem he had with Wiki that pushed him into a shameful suspension. Okay, too many comments here. Nelson Adufai also saying Atiku is not a man to lead this country in any way. And I want to add that changing of party should be restricted from defecting of party from defection from party to party, we need serious-minded parties and politicians. Okay, so many comments we won't be able to, exhaust this time now. Because you have your final thoughts as we, call it a wrap. For instance, we have Daniel Uche saying from Rivers impeachment to impeachment dramas of defections, Nigerian politics feel like a reality show with no commercial break. Do you agree with Daniel Uche?
I like that. Well, I still I would like to end on this note by saying, well, I believe there is still room for political solution to the crisis in Rivers State. Hopefully, that political solution will happen, and the they need to be spoken to. Hopefully, we'll come to we'll find peace in Rivers State.
That's right. That's right. And that's our show for today's edition of Issues with Jide. Special thanks to you, Baba Jide, caller to talk for those insights and analysis. As always, you may now go back to your retreat.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Whatever the situation, we'll do this program any Saturday, wherever we find ourselves.
That's right.
That's the way it's been for years. And we hold our viewers in high esteem. We value their feedback. We value their support. So no matter the situation, we would do this program every Saturday.
And congratulations to Nigeria as well for defeating Egypt.
And congratulations to the Super Eagles. I think they deserved a medal. They deserve something from this tournament. And thank God they got a fitting reward.